Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is the second video of this channel, and in my last video I told you guys about an app that I'm building for social media influencers. So the app has been in the works for about a month or so now, and it has also got some users that have been consistently using the app. Let me just quickly show you what the app is about. So if you head over to link.me, you can visit the page. So this is the landing page, and now it's a link in bio tool, and it's different from Linktree, I promise. So if you head over to this section, you can see a demo of me building my own page. This is an outdated version. I have updated version of my page that I'll show you in just a few seconds. So now coming to the main question, how is this different from Linktree? So on Linktree, you can only add links which look exactly like this, but you cannot add anything else. On this, you actually have widgets. So let me just play this demo. It should have autoplayed, but it's okay. So if you click on this button, you can actually add widgets. Right now in this demo, this is an outdated demo. It only has a single type of widget, that is a button. But right now I have two more widgets, which is a YouTube video and also a map. So you can add maps and YouTube videos to your page. So that's how it's different. Now there could be any number of widgets. So right now I'm only working on adding more type of widgets that people would want. So you guys can suggest me anything if you want a widget of certain kind. So if you scroll down, I have some active users and there are monthly clicks, and I also have like real testimonials, and there are uh, links to their web pages that you can visit by clicking here. This one is me, and let me show you some other pages. For example, this is my page. Now on desktop it looks a bit weird because like link in bio pages are not optimized for web, because you will eventually find them through Instagram bio or maybe a YouTube bio. So let's say if I switch to uh, mobile view, you guys can see how it looks on mobile. So this is how it looks on mobile. So I have this beautiful Japanese design going on with the orange tea. And right here, if you zoom in, this is an this is a YouTube video. So it's set to autoplay the moment the page loads. It starts autoplaying, and then here are my important links. I also have a social media here, and my username is the Sanjeev Sharma. Now, if I can also show you guys pages from other users. For example, this is a page from a front end engineer. They have their startup here, and their LinkedIn link here. This is an inspiration from the recent Ghibli trend that went viral from ChatGPT. Then I also have one more page which is from an influencer. She is actually one of the few users that I caught. This is organic users that I'm talking about. So I shared the idea inside the alumni channel of my university, and she was one of the users that signed up. So she currently has around 1,500 followers on Instagram, and she is posting reels and some other stuff. So we can visit her Instagram from here, and then she also has a YouTube. This is also inspired by Ghibli trend, and yeah, so I just created the analytics table on Superbase. So this is how the table looks right now. There is an ID column, um, an event creation timestamp, and then a profile ID. Only these three fields are, and the event type. Only these four fields are non-nullable, except everything is nullable. I'm also storing some additional information like the country from where the event originated, the reference. Let's say if they come from some other website, I'm gonna track that as well. And there is also a device. So if they're on desktop or on a mobile device, I'll track it. And then I also have a JSONB column, which will store some additional information. if I require. For example, I could also store their IP address here. So this is how the table looks right now. So I've got this working here. Uh, so the profile views is working. The widget clicks is still not working. I have to work for it. So I can show you a quick demo. So let's say if I go to my page and I refresh it, and I go back and then I refresh the dashboard as well. This count should go to. Okay, so I figured out the issue. It's not really an issue since I was working on the app and my profile page was open in another tab. Anytime I saved a change, it basically hot reloaded the entire page. It was reloading my dashboard, but at the same time, on another tab, it was also reloading my profile page. So that's why the view count is so high and it went up from 6 to 18 instead of 7. So, but yeah, it works. Now, let me show you the implementation, how I built the entire thing. So coming to the implementation is really simple. I made this custom hook which is user analytics, and I'm passing the profile ID inside this. If you check the implementation of this, it's just a user effect which fires an event anytime the page loads. So it is passing the type of event which is a profile view event. And if I go to dashboard, I can see all the events here. So right now I'm not able to find out the country, so it's missing. But if I scroll towards right, I can see other details. For example, in some cases, I was able to figure out mobile. Wherever it's null, it is actually a desktop, so I'll fix that. And then I'm also getting a referral, which is localhost for me right now, but then I'll pass the referral from client side. So it would actually start showing the website that are referred to your profile. Then I'm also showing the platform, which is Mac for me. And then finally, the most important is when was this event created. So next I'm gonna work on getting this widget clicks working. And I don't really like how it's being shown here. Uh, the title analytics is uh, screaming for attention right now, and maybe I'll move it here or somewhere right here without the title. So I'll just show this eye icon number, this click icon and the number. I'll remove the heading. I think it's self-explanatory that these are stats, and since I'll since I don't have any users right now, and I'll anyway be posting a story on my Instagram, so I think it should be fine. Hey, so I was able to get the widget click thing working. So let's say if I click on this, you'll see it opens up my profile. But then if I go back to the page, you'll also see there is an analytics event which was posted, which is successful. And if I go to my dashboard, there is one event which is from last time. But if I refresh the page, it should show two. So yeah, it's working. And I also wanted to share one neat trick that you guys can use during development. So if you notice right now, all of this is working on localhost, but then I'm making request to my production DB. Since this app is not that big to have a different staging DB, I'm using the same DB for my testing and also for production. But during development, just so that I don't create these kind of fake events, what I do is inside my APIs, I add a check if the environment is relevant. No, this basically environment variable is present anytime you do something inside a node environment. So if my node environment is development, I do an early return with a success message. I don't execute the code ahead of this. So this is how you can do your temporary development. But once you go to scale, you can have a separate database that works for staging environments. So yeah. So I've released the feature, and you guys can try it by going to link.me. And if you guys have liked the video so far, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll try posting weekly content on things I build, and hopefully you'll learn something along the way. So until then, bye bye.